Hey people, how's it going? Happy 9 p.m. Happy Wednesday. Hope you all are doing well. Some newcomers here. Welcome Crescent Elk Middle School. I just spoke at the school today, which is probably why we have pretty large numbers for today, which is awesome. And I'm guessing we're going to have some more coming in. I literally just got home from the airport, walked into my room, and essentially just turned on this camera. That's how calculated 9 p.m. was for me. I know a lot of you have school tomorrow, and it's getting late, so feel free to stay as long as you can, and sign off when you have to. Let's see here. So I'm reading the comments right now. One second. Let me get my stuff together. All right. So Dino says pink. Wow, Caden. Welcome. Melody says, I'm excited. I really have an important thing to ask. All right, feel free to ask. Kenny, can't wait. Melody, Kenny, it's Morgan. Oh, hey, Kenny. Good to see you on. Let's see. Taylor, good to see you on. Little Bear, hello. I see a lot of familiar names here. What's up, Jared? Good to see you on. And Little Bear says, tomorrow is going to be the last day of school. Wait, what? Let's see. Michael Levesque says, hi, I saw you today. It's Michael. What's up, Michael? Good to see you on. Jonathan, I'm from Crescent Elk. Jimmy says, hey, Richard, what's up? How did Oregon speaking go? How come you don't do live streams around 8 p.m. anymore? What do you mean I don't do it anymore? I still do them at 8 p.m. Just to fill you in, today I had to do at 9 p.m. Since you just hopped on, I literally just got back from the airport, which is why I had to push the live stream an hour later, just for today. But yes, we're still doing it at 8 p.m. every single day. Caden says, the kid that said, don't forget to like and sub, turn on the post notifications. Sweet. What's up, man? I do remember you. Isaac, what's up? Taylor, let's see here. All right. Jonathan Play says, "Are you gonna play? Are you playing Fortnite? Not today. I got some work to get done right after this live stream. I got a busy day tomorrow, and I will be busy. But the next time I will be playing Fortnite is Fortnite Friday, which is tomorrow Friday. Yeah, Friday. And let's see. So for those of you who don't know how these live streams work, we do them Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and it's mostly a Q&A where you could ask questions about, life advice or just general conversation. We're here to connect, have fun, create a positive environment for people to just hang out. On Fridays, we do the same thing. However, right after the live stream, we also hang out and play Fortnite together, where we use our Discord channel to connect and communicate. And yeah, if you don't know what Discord is, it's just like a forum with voice chat features. So yeah. So for today's topic, I am, I guess I, excuse me. I want to take this opportunity to talk a little bit about I guess to me it's a seemingly important topic. As you can see in the title of the video, if you saw it, it says something about kindness. What does it say exactly? I don't even remember. It doesn't even say something. Essentially, like every single time I go to a school, I guess it's always interesting for me to sense the vibe of the school. And what I'll say is, and I talked to some of you afterwards, and I mentioned how I could kind of sense at Crescent Elk there's like a little bit of a there's a little bit of some hostility or some people call it as a little bit fake or just there's drama going on. And I'm not saying, I'm not labeling the school. I'm not saying it's a bad school. It definitely isn't. I just think that there are opportunities to improve upon that. And they are very noticeable for me, just kind of feeling the energy of the conversations I'm having and things like that. And I was just having thought when I was traveling back home, and I just realized a lot of times we don't really know what to do with these what is it called? These when we're getting bullied and stuff like that. And what I realized in essence, the only way that we truly create a culture at our school where we stop bullying each other and teasing each other and putting each other down instead of lifting each other up. The only way we do that is when we, I guess, defeat bullying with positivity, as my other motivational speaker friend Josh Green would say. I think that's totally true. Like, if you're getting picked on, bullying, fights, everything like that, all that stuff is just going to continue. If you fight hate with hate, you got to fight. If you want to fight hate, you fight hate with love. You start caring about people. You start accepting bullies and people who create a lot of hate and drama. You just accept them for who they are, and you don't talk trash about them. You just acknowledge them and don't engage in their drama, I guess. So that's my little food for thought of the day. I will read your comments, by the way, if you're just hopping on or if you're typing comments. I always try to read all the comments and respond to them appropriately. Real quick, because we have a lot of new faces in this chat right now. I see a lot of messages, of course. I just want to let you know some basic chat rules. No profanity, okay? I mean, we already have profanity filters on this, I believe. And then second thing is, I haven't mentioned this, but it's general, which is, this community is about building people up, not putting people down. So please don't come on here, fight with other people, put people down, name call, be rude to other people. And just please be mindful. And I really want to just build a community that's very positive and not like a fake kind of positive, like a genuine positive where we support each other and we help each other live better lives and be happier in a very, I guess, realistic way, step by step, because it takes time. All right. So that's what I have. That's my brief little summary of whatever I want to talk about. And right now I'll dive into just reading and catching up on your comments. Know that I am going to kind of skim through comments, which means I'm actually I will read all the comments, but for example, if someone's like, "Hey Morgan," like Michael is saying, "Hey Morgan," I'm not going to say that out loud, or comments like that, because you're addressing someone else, if that makes sense. Okay. Keep in mind, if I skip through your comments, I don't do it intentionally, unless I have a certain way that I organize my thoughts. You'll see if you hang out with us long enough. Let's see. Jimmy says, did you receive my email? Yes, Jimmy, I got your emails. I've been busy speaking and preparing for that for the past 2 days, so I have not been able to respond back to it yet, but I will get to that when I get a chance in the upcoming 24 hours or so. I still have a bunch of work that I need to catch up on, so please forgive me and give me a little bit more time to respond to that, okay? Kaden says, are you going to show those pictures from today? Let's see. So anyone from Crescent Elk who's on right now, I just want to let you know that I am working on creating the vlog video, and that will probably be released on Tuesday, this upcoming Tuesday, assuming Mr. Swan clears all the make sure that it's appropriate and people who did not sign the photo release are not in it, which shouldn't be too big of a deal. Let's see here. Alrighty. Excuse me. Oh goodness. Thank you, Michael, for the reminder. The importance of kindness is the topic of today. It's something I just realized. I don't know. Every single school has a slightly different culture, and I don't know. It's just again, I'll just highlight it very quickly. The long story short is, if you feel like you're at a school with a lot of negativity, fights, drama, stuff like that, number one, that's normal human behavior, but it can be improved. And again, the short, quick thing is, if you want to get over drama and I guess be more happy, it really starts with kindness, and it's so important. It's like learning to just accept people for who they are. It's respect. It's not engaging in drama. It's not gossiping and stuff like that. I know these are things you probably already heard already, but it's now that like I see what's going on in schools, like I get it now. I get it. Like if you want to stop drama, all you gotta do is stop engaging into it. That's it, and just be kind to people. Like I don't know if that sounds really silly, but like it's really a basic concept, but it is. I think it's really hard for people to take action on it because they're so stuck in their drama and they want to gossip and everything like that. And I could talk about this for hours. Like seriously, it's a very deep conversation on a very psychological, subconscious level, and we could have a very intellectual conversation about this. Like it goes, I'm just scratching the surface on it. I could tell you all about the mindsets of why people do the things that they do. You know, everything as much as I can. But I will refrain from that for now because that's too deep. Jared says so many different people today. No spam, please. Yeah. So let's see. What are my thoughts right now in terms of what I'll say for the comments right now? You know, I think everyone's kind of just saying like, "Hey, hi, hey, good to see you, everyone." You know, good to see Morgan, blah blah blah. Once you do your introductions, please like keep the side conversations to a minimum, just so and you know focus on whatever the topic that we're talking about right now. So keep your comments relevant to this live stream conversation that we're having in this moment. That way, people can stay engaged and not feel like you know there's an overwhelm of comments of people just saying, "Hey, what's up, Kenny?" and stuff like that. You know. So that's my request of you. Thank you very much, and thank you, Jared, for bringing that up. Alrighty, Seiji, thank you for that comment. Good presentation on Crescent Elk. Let's see. Did you ever have a kid that told you? Wait, told you they were a bully? You know what? I think I think I've had hints of people, or like people have kind of mentioned something like that. Like they're yes. Actually, I think someone today mentioned that. They're like, I'm the one kind of like starting the fights and stuff like that. And yeah. What do you do? Melody asks, what do you do about depression? So that is a hold on. Oh goodness, we got a good amount of comments to catch up on. So people, I know we're behind comments. I will catch up with them. I'm going to read them in order and try to be as efficient as possible. So Melody, quick conversation about depression. What do you do about it? First thing is, feel free to check out my other. Just type in depression in my YouTube channel search, and you'll see several videos on depression. But real quick, if you're feeling depressed or sad, I think first things first is to realize that all storms will pass. Meaning that if you feel like there's no end, darkness, and there's no point of life and stuff like that, you don't see the light. Just know that all storms will pass. Meaning all those storm clouds, you know, all the rain, all the darkness will eventually go away. Depression is temporary, even if it feels like it's forever. You know, I get it because I've been there. But just know, you know, some people it lasts for a few weeks, months. Other people last for a few years. But it'll eventually go away. And what do you do about it? It's an emotion. It's a very challenging thing to deal with. I would say one of the most important tips that I recall or remember from other people is if you feel depressed or whatever, unmotivated, create a schedule. Okay, so if you create a weekly schedule, like for example, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, you're gonna go exercise, and then you know you're gonna wake up every single day at you know this time, go to sleep at this time. When you create schedules, it forces you to like I guess in a way stop thinking about your depression. And schedules really help to get you back on track because there's certain things such as exercise, you know, whatever, eating healthy, that health off the depression. It takes time. It's not easy, but schedules is going to help. And keeping. Alrighty. Alrighty. Jimmy says for triggers, an example I want you to do is how to control your bad habits on why you depend for example, like soda, video games, private body parts, etc. Can you do that? Triggers. If you want to do anger and PTSD or anything. Jimmy, okay, so Jimmy, do me a favor real quick, and can you please re-ask the question again? I'm I'm getting I kind of understand, but not perfectly clear when you say triggers. Um, how do you control? So what I'm hearing, hold on. What I'm hearing you say is, in a topic video, you want me to talk about how do you control bad habits that you have when you feel dependent on it. So like for example, if you have bad habits of eating or playing games or whatever, like how do you control bad habits? That's what I'm hearing. Triggers and bad habits are two separate things to me. So please clarify that a little bit. Anyway, I'm gonna copy and paste your comments, and then we can make that into a topic video in the near future. Okay. By the way, anyone who's on right now, if you have any, hey people, hey, what's up, John? I'm reading the actual updated comments right now. Please keep side conversations. I know you guys are talking to each other. Please keep them to a minimum because I got a lot of comments to read through, and I want to make sure that we're staying on topic. Okay, so please keep side conversations off this chat for now. I appreciate it. I know you all are excited to see each other. Totally understand. Let's see. And yes. Yeah. And no problem. All right. I am resuming comments from probably 5-10 minutes ago on this video. Yeah, Jimmy, I got your question. Oh, anyone who's on right now, I would love if you have more topic Thursday videos. I release a video topic every single Thursday. If you want me to answer a question of yours, please just write the comment in the comments below, and like that's the best way I can come up with topics is you asking the questions, and I'll just answer them. Okay, so that's what I got. All righty. Let's see. And yes, I'm gonna try to do a topic video for this Thursday as well. I posted a bonus one Tuesday because I missed one for the past 2 weeks, just personal challenges. But I posted on Tuesday, and then I think I'll post one tomorrow as well. Crossing my fingers. I really got to organize my time tomorrow fairly well so I can get all that done. Let's see. What's up? TX Huaya Vang says, "Do you get bullied and do you use self-defense?" So do I get bullied? Honestly, I don't get bullied. If you're talking like physically bullied, not really. No, I don't. I haven't really gotten physically bullied, so I'm very grateful for that. Verbal abuse, I guess. Yes, sure. I got harassed pretty hard a couple years ago by someone for like a whole entire year, and it was online, so like I can't track this person down pretty much, but that's over, thankfully. And I don't know, maybe that person's watching because he tends to watch my videos and continue to troll me. But it's been a while. A long story. That's a story for another time. Some of you have heard it. I talked about it like months ago. Do I use self-defense? I haven't needed to use self-defense, thankfully. Yeah. So if you're getting physically bullied, let's see. That's a tricky one. If you're a student and you're in school and you're getting physically bullied, honestly, what I would do if I were in your case is just go talk to your school counselor or whatever administration about it, because they need to know about that. You should not be physically bullied. Like seriously, that's not cool. That's not cool. And I know we don't like to report things. We don't want to be a rat, whatever it is. But seriously, like they shouldn't be doing it in the first place. So that's what I gotta say. Alrighty. Isaac says, "Do you feel like there's pressure on being a gangster nowadays?" That's an interesting question. I don't know if that's half. Wait, hold on. Let me. Hold on. First, I missed a few comments, and sorry if I missed your comments. Abigail says, "Thanks for coming, taking a picture with us." You're most welcome, Abby. Let's see. Isaac says they tagged the front of my school with gang tags and other BS, and the kid who did it was special needs. Interesting. Do you feel like there's pressure on being a gangster nowadays? I think if we're talking like legit, like like wangsters, like wannabe gangsters, pressure, like the gang culture, stuff like that, wangsters. I think there is some pressure in it. Like people want to try to be cool. In terms of people joining actual gangs, I do think there's pressure. Otherwise, students wouldn't do it. It's especially a lot of students in the I want to say South LA area, uh, whatever, South Central. Yeah, so I've been to plenty of schools where I could see. I don't know, it blows my mind. Like I meet middle school students, and they seem like the most pure, innocent people. You know, like I've talked to people, and it's weird thinking that some of these boys many of these boys are going to end up being in gangs. You know, unless they choose differently. But I don't know what it is. Like a lot of times, people don't make the right decisions and they go down the wrong route, I guess. So, yes, there is pressure in gangs. I don't know if that was like a troll question, but either way, I just answered it. When are you going to post a vlog? Chances are I'm going to post a vlog this upcoming Tuesday. So Tuesday was that June 5th, 12th. Okay, probably. It needs to be approved by your administration. Yeah. Okay. No Fortnite tonight. I'll be busy, but I will be. Let's see. I might. Yeah, I might hop on really briefly if I have time tonight. But like in terms of like whatever actual playing for a decent amount of time, Friday night is going to be the next time because yeah, I got a pretty busy schedule. Let's see, Abigail. When there's a person trying to cause drama with us, but you walked away, but they come and try fight us, what do we do? Wait, hold on. When there's a person try to cause drama with us, but you walked away, but they come and try fight us, what do we do? Wait, hold on. Grammar's not super clear on that one, but let me see here. Person trying to cause drama. Okay, but you walked away. Oh, okay. So there's a person trying to cause drama with you, and then you walk away. But then they come up to you and they try to fight you. What do you do? That's a tricky one. I don't have all the answers to this. Like, I need to sit down and process this information before I give you a solid answer. For me, one of the best policies with bullying is to avoid confrontation. And I get it. You know, if someone wants to pick a fight, like, I don't. There's a gray area here. When I mean gray area, it's like if someone's like, oh come on, like stop being a wimp, whatever, or like they push you and stuff like that. Don't engage. Don't engage. Don't react. Just keep mind your own business. Now, if they're obviously crossing the line where they're like actually hurting you and stuff, then at that point, I still wouldn't engage. I would just go talk to whatever principal, counselor, what is it? An adult, pretty much. And because again, you're in a school environment, and students should not be doing that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this can go deeper. Like, for me today, if someone were trying to start a fight with me today, like as an adult versus adult, and like, oh, dude, come on, man, like, bro, like, what's your problem? Like, let's say they start pushing me and stuff. Number one, I'm not going to engage in the fight. Like, it does nothing to fight. Like, fighting is a waste of time and energy for me. What would I try to do? I would be like, I would just calmly say, hey, like, I'm good, man. Like, I know you want to fight, but honestly, I don't want to fight. Oh, come on, man. You're such a, are you a wimp? Sure. If you want me to be a wimp, I'll be a wimp. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm not here to fight you. Like, that's what I would do. Okay. Diffuse the situation. Like, they're just hyped up on their hormones, whether you're a guy or girl, I don't care. Like, they're just hyped up on their emotions, and, just don't engage and diffuse the situation. I think that's what I would do. Yeah. Because people are just people, they're going to be whatever, immature, high on emotions, everything like that. Abigail, thank you for that. Appreciate it. Jimmy says, Richard, one question about your expectations on your channel. If we continue to be hateful or malicious, will the people be banned from the channel, or will you ask us to leave the stream? What are your consequences? So I think it's pretty simple. If people are being malicious or hateful on this channel, it depends on it. Like, if it's so troll, we've had some people just hop on here, completely troll, say all these, like, really foul things. Stuff like that where I know they're not even interested in engaging, they just want attention. They're just going to get timed out, and then if they keep doing it again, they're going to get blocked. Other people who are being hateful and malicious, where like they start calling people out and they start, getting in arguments, I will give a warning to, like, hey, please don't do that. We're supportive environments. Look, I understand when people get heated. I accept when people get heated and they get into fights and they put people down. It's not like it's a different kind of it's different from intentionally trolling and you're trolling. Like when you're angry, sometimes it's hard to control your emotions. It's understandable. That's why I give a few warnings. But if I could tell like they're not wanting to change, then they're gonna get whatever blocked and stuff like that. Yeah, so I try to be pretty reasonable, and again, like I'm someone who is tries to be very accepting of people too. So I like to say I'm pretty fair. So yeah, you have your chances. For anyone who's like that. Dino says, "Are you still friends with Stacy?" Yes, I'm still friends with Stacy. Let's see. Melody says, "Any advice on depression?" Oh, it's Morgan from Crescent Elk. You gave me the flowers. Hey, Morgan. Yeah. I remember. Advice on depression. Were you here when I just answered that question? I just answered that question maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. Oh, goodness gracious. What happened? I lost my spot in my comments. Hold on. Here. Okay, here we go. We're back. Morgan. What I'm gonna say is go back in the live stream or just search on my YouTube channel depression, and I have a bunch of videos on depression. Okay. If you have more questions, feel free to DM me directly, and I'll be happy to answer them. But just for the sake of everyone being on right now, I'm not going to repeat the answer because there's a lot. Wait, what? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh shoot, I'm sorry about that. Oh, I get it. I accidentally the comments just scrolled all the way back, so I reread the same exact question. That's what happened. My bad. Wait, what? I'm so confused. I'm like deja vu. I'm seeing the same question again. Okay, whatever. It's okay. I think I'm back. Yes, I'm still in touch with Stacy. Stacy's a good friend of mine from high school. So yeah. Yeah, Jimmy, I got your email with the don't get mad challenge. Yeah. How do you stay out of arguments? I think let's see. How do you stay out of arguments? It's number one, it's just not reacting. It's not feeding the fuel. For me, if someone gets mad at me, I don't yell back at them. I keep my cool, and that takes like, I don't know how to say it, like internal patience in a way. It's like if you don't want to get engaged in arguments, all you do is like you just got to stay calm and be like, hey, it's cool. Like one thing I always do is try to understand the other person. Okay, so if someone starts arguing and you disagree with them, I'm like, hey, let me try to understand your perspective. And that's how you. It's not about winning the argument. It's about coming to a common ground where you engage and create a compromise. All right, cool. All right, hey, people, Crescent Elk, just in general, I want to say thank you so much for being on and showing up. I'm going to skip over questions. For example, Kaylee's like, you signed my shoe today. Go, Richard. You the man. Do you remember our handshake? Yes, I remember the handshake. Yeah, I remember it. But sorry, just because of the amount of comments that are coming in right now, I'm going to skip any kind of compliments. I just want to say thank you for your compliments ahead of time. And I'm going to stick to topic-related questions for now so I can catch up because I am very behind on comments right now. And again, if you could reduce side conversations, that would be great. And within reason, I don't really know how to do that. But yeah, I mean, still have fun. And thanks for being on here. Kenny says, is it sometimes hard to be kind? Yes and no. I think it's easy to be... Okay, let's start with easy. It's easy to be kind because kindness is just a simple action. It's holding the door open for someone. It's It's saying good morning. It's smiling at someone. It's asking how are you doing. So in the action form, kindness is easy. Now sometimes kindness is hard when we don't feel in a positive mood, when we feel like we're dealing with our own problems, and then we don't feel like we're being insincere. So that's when kindness can be tough. And in those moments, you can still be kind and still feel, be in a negative mood, but still be kind. Like sometimes I'm in a negative mood, and I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to see people. But even when I'm in a negative mood, it's kind of like this weird, like, for example, I remember like sometimes I'm at the gym and I don't want to talk to anyone, but I'll open the door for someone, and they say thank you. I just quickly nod. I'm like, okay. Not like, or like, it's more like like you're welcome, but like I don't make eye contact. I try to make eye contact because it just builds more connection. But when I'm in a bad mood, I just do something nice, don't make eye contact, and carry on with my day. So yeah, there you go. How do you get rid of people bullying you? Because that's the one reason why I'm depressed. How I kind of just explained this, but it's worth restating. So if you're getting bullied and people are bullying you, don't engage. It's don't give them fuel to continue to bully you. So if someone's bullying you, don't say, "Hey, stop that," because if you start saying, "Hey, stop that," they're going to continue to bully you. Now, if someone's bullying you about something like your appearance or something about you, "Hey, you're ugly," or "You're stupid," whatever it is, then for me personally, I'd be like, "Hey, look, I really don't appreciate you saying that. Like, is it cool if you don't pick on me like that? Like, I really don't appreciate that." And if they're mature enough to be like, "Oh, sorry about that," and they actually stick to it, awesome. If they don't, what do I do? I personally, I'm not saying you have to do this or this is the right thing. This is just what I would do. I personally would try a few more times. Like, "Hey, look, I mentioned this for you," and do it with a calm voice. Don't react. If you start being angry at them and you start accusing them, "Hey, I really don't like you doing that. You're so mean." Like if you start getting heated, then it kind of gives them more fuel. So stay calm and just in a very civil way, just request kindly that they stop doing it. That's what I would do. Most people would have the what is it called? The what is that word called? I want to say integrity, the integrity or the courtesy, if they see that you're genuine about it, to stop doing it. Like that's my experience. Now, if it keeps going, if you don't know how to handle it, honestly, talk to an adult about it. That's what I would do. Talk to your school counselor. Get them involved. If it's out of your control, like you don't know what to do, that's my recommendation. And I know that could be a little bit touchy because we don't want to tattletale on people, but I get it. Okay. Why? Okay. Let's see here. What? I'm so confused. These comments like, wait, I thought I was super far behind and now I feel like I'm all caught up. I don't know, something's off with the comments. I don't know if they're repeating or something's going on. Dino says, "Are you ever going to go back to Crescent Elk again?" The only way I go back to schools is if schools invite me to come speak again. So I don't determine that. That really depends on your principal. And if you want me to come back to speak, it's just being persistent and like, "Hey, I really like that Richard guy. Can we bring him back to speak?" And they're like, "Nah, he spoke last year. I think we should get another speaker." And then, if like the whole school's like, "Hey, no, but we really like him, and I think he has some other messages to share. We should bring him back." And then I'll be like, "Yeah, good idea." And then like, no, Mr. Swan's like, no. He already spoke. Then it's just being persistent. I mean, like if they hear it enough and they know that's they you want a speaker back, they'll bring back a speaker. That's my thought. I would love to come back. That'd be amazing. I think there's a lot of work that we get to do as the Crescent Elk community. Just saying. Alrighty. Hey, OG peoples. I know we have a lot of what is that called? Crescent Elk conversation going on right now. OG YouTubers, friends, Jer, Isaac, John, anyone else who's on right now. I'm curious, how y'all doing? Do you feel a little bit isolated, excluded from this conversation? I know it's very Crescent Elk heavy right now because we got a lot of new people in. Welcome. And I just want to make sure that you don't feel like you're being left out of this conversation, because I know a lot of Crescent L people are communicating to each other. Let's see. Fortnite. Next time I'm gonna play is Fortnite Friday. Goodbye, Dino. Jimmy says, next time you live stream, can you type down on our expectations and side conversations so that we know what to expect on your channel? This is something I recommend for you. Jimmy, thank you for that. Maybe I'll put that into chat rules. Ooh, goodness gracious. That's going to take some time to like think about and process. Yeah. I mean, so far, honestly, the chats are going fine in my perspective. I want to hear your perspective, especially people who've been here for a while. Like, what do you think about the chats? Do you think that they're going well? Not going well? But yes, sure. I think some chat guidelines would be a good idea, and that's something I could put in the video description. So every single time we do a live stream, people could just read it, or I'll address, hey, for whatever chat rules, just check out the description. So yes, that's a good idea. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Let's see. Parker. Yeah, Pokemon. I remember that. You mentioned that to me twice. Let's see here. Jazzy, what's going on? Long time no see. Welcome back. No problem. I'm super busy with family issues, very depressed. Sorry, please forgive me. You've made me feel confidence in myself even more than I really did. Thanks. Jazzy, first of all, again, thank you so much for being here. For people, I want to give a shout out to Jazzy real quick. If everyone could do me a quick favor and just say hi, Jazzy, in the comments. Jazzy's amazing. She's been she's been following the channel for 2 years now, about 2 years, and she's been a good supporter. But I just want to say, it's unfortunate to hear that you're going through challenges, but everything happens for a reason, and amor fati, or love of fate, which is like essentially, even though times are tough, and I don't know what you're going through right now, but even though times are tough, like things will get better. Maybe they'll get worse before they get better, but things will always get better. Hey everyone, thank you so much for the support for Jazzy. I appreciate the comments. Yeah. And we're here for you. And don't worry if you get busy and stuff happens in your life. Like, don't worry. There's no expectation for you to be here. Whenever you could hop on, we're here for you. So, yeah. Let's see here. Pokemon. Oh goodness, sorry. I'm trying to keep up comments. Constantly getting bullied, and I was attacked, and I protected myself. Let's see. Yeah, I have a sense. I don't know everything about your school and the school dynamic. I have a sense that bullying is it's something that gets to be improved at your school. Yeah, and that's something I want to. I don't know, just think more about, and I don't know, maybe have conversations with Mr. Swan about it too, because yeah, I think it's. I don't know. I just really want to see your community grow. I think Crescent Elk is an amazing school, and I think all the students are amazing. I think just the I don't know. I don't want to say the way the students were raised, but I think the community has created a certain culture that has a lot of bullying and drama weaved into it, and it's going to take time to break that down. So yeah, it's yeah, I really want to see the growth of Crescent Elk. Like seriously, like y'all are great students. So yeah, keep being positive. Okay, when in doubt, just keep being positive and show kindness. Don't engage in drama. Keep moving forward. Alrighty. Michael says, do you have Snapchat? What's your name? I do have Snapchat. I barely use it. I mean, if you, I don't know, spam me enough, maybe I'll see notifications. My Snapchat name is it's Richard Quo. Why did you say no to Stacy in college? Because I wasn't into her anymore. Not in a bad way, not like of course, in the presentation I make fun of it, but like honestly, it was just like I just wasn't into it. Like our values change, and it doesn't mean that someone's less than someone. It doesn't mean that she's not good enough for me or I'm not good enough for her. It's just our values change, you know, and I realized I was looking for something different in a relationship. So yeah, still, like, it doesn't mean that they're a bad person. Doesn't mean you can't be friends. Actually, I think a weird, interesting fact about myself is I. This is I don't know. I think a lot of people are gonna find this weird, but for the most part, if there's a girl that I date, whatever, get into a relationship with that is a good, decent person, um, I, for the most part, end up continuing being friends with them. Like, I am friends with, I would say, the majority of people I've dated. Hold on. The a good percentage. Hold on, a good percentage of girls I've had decent, like, at least a couple months relationship with. Like, in terms of, you know, like they were decent people, stuff like that. Um, and if relationships don't work out, you know, and if I'm not friends with them, it's because that's on their side. Like, they've chosen that they don't want to be friends anymore. So that's them. For me, I don't know. Like, I'm chill. You know, like, it's just people are people. You know, just because you're not dating them doesn't mean that they're a jerk or they're not. They shouldn't be your friend anymore. It's I find that weird. I find it weird that people break it off and they don't talk to their exes anymore, stuff like that. Because we're just people at the end of the day. You know, that's it. You know, sometimes we're not compatible. That's all. All right, Jimmy says, did you skip my comment? I left something about the triggers video. Jimmy, let me see here. Hold on. Okay, here. I'm gonna search trigger. I'm gonna Google, or not Google. I'm gonna chat search triggers. Jimmy says, like positive distractions on how we can prevent things from happening on our bad habits triggers. I'm just giving you an example if that's too vague. Sorry, Jimmy. I'm sorry. It's like I don't mean to keep doing this, but it's just like I don't have context. Like, I already forgot our conversation about triggers, so it's like when I read this your last comment, it's like I don't have context, so I don't understand what it means, if that makes sense. So like, I guess if you're going to comment, and sorry, I'm not blaming you, anything like that. I'm just saying, like, if you're going to comment, like, preface it with like, I don't know, almost like make it a complete sentence instead of like a dot 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 and then just answering my question. Like for example, if I ask you how was your day, don't say it was good. Say like my day was good. Does that make sense? It's like complete the full sentence. And I'm not saying you're not doing it. I'm just saying, like, whatever. Like, it's gonna help me kind of piece it together. I'm sorry. Like, I have a hard time figuring out. So I know that might be frustrating. Maybe try emailing me. Sorry about that. I feel bad. I do. Whew. What's up, Army? Linda, good to see you on. And other people. Yeah, sorry I didn't say hi to you all. I want to make sure that we catch up with comments. Let's see. Jazzy, I hope I got to go back to school as well. Pokemon, sorry to hear that you're attacked. Hopefully, are you taking? Hopefully, you said you hit him back. I mean, look, I don't want to say, you know, right or wrong, but like for me, I don't agree with fighting. Like, if someone hits you, I don't think it's the right thing to do is hit them back. I think the right thing to do is to dissolve the situation. You know, keep her cool, and that's it. Like, just try to settle. Like, don't settle with violence. Settle with you know, just what is that, like, peace in a way. It's with calm. Like, I don't know, just. But look, who am I to say what you should do? But still, I don't know. That's what's worked for me, and I think that creates more positivity to talk things through versus physical violence. That's my style. Alrighty, what's up, BTS fam? That's funny. The Army. Let's see. Inside joke for those of you. Yeah. What was your favorite thing at Crescent Elk? My favorite thing at Crescent Elk, you know, I just like the oldness of the school. Like the school auditorium is really cool. So real quick for anyone who does not go to Crescent Elk, Crescent Elk is it's a pretty old school. It's 88 years old, and like the auditorium, it's a small city, but the auditorium seats about 500 people, and it's the only auditorium in the whole entire city, including the high school or whatever. That I guess high school is not quite Crescent City, is it? I'm not sure, but it's the only auditorium that fits that many people, 500. So it looks very classic because it's old. I like that nice old vintage smell when you walk in. Like it smells like it smells old. I know some of you don't like the smell probably, but like it's a unique smell. Like you don't smell that everywhere that you go to, and you can only get that smell if you go to like a very classic place. So that was kind of cool for me. That's what I liked about it. Yeah. Araceli, Cupid, good to see you on. Doing well. Thanks for stopping me on and saying hello. Let's see. Thanks, NYC. Thank you, Pokemon, for subbing. No, Snapchat sucks. Man, it's too many platforms. I mean, like YouTube. I don't know. YouTube is good because it's easy to create videos. I don't want to overwhelm myself with platforms. So I mean, I do Instagram at least. You could DM me there or whatever. Uh, See my snaps that I do once in a while. But yeah, it's too much. Why does it do that? Sometimes the comments just skip around. Again, sorry if I kind of skip over your comments or if I don't answer it. I'm trying to stay on topic. Once in a while, I'll answer some questions. I am reading your comments though. Um, let's see. Nice. Morgan says, Richard, what happens if you don't have a school counselor but you don't want to talk to your parents? You don't have a school counselor? How do you? I'm pretty sure every single school has a school counselor, or something of that role. You know, like I don't think there's a school without a school counselor. Like that's very very strange to me. I mean, as you know, school counselors, psychologists, whatever it is. Maybe it might be the nurse, but I don't think so. I'm not sure. Usually, there is a school counselor at every single school that I've been to so far, to my knowledge. But if you don't have a school counselor specifically, ask your principal, assistant principal, who you could talk to about stuff. There should always be a person. I think that's almost like a federal law or something that you need support like that at a school. So, yeah. And I get it. Like Morgan's saying, like what if you don't want to talk to your parents? I get that. Sometimes parents are not a safe space to talk about stuff. And again, that's why I cross my fingers. The school counselor is going to be there. Uh, yeah, there has to be an adult somewhere on campus that is, you know, responsible for that kind of stuff. Like if there isn't, let me know. Or like I don't know, just there's no way. If Yeah, there's no way. That's like illegal, pretty much. Uh, how do you overcome your ex boyfriend? Like over meaning overcome. That's what I'm guessing. How do you get over? Oh, how do you get over your ex boyfriend? Keep yourself busy and do your best to stop thinking about that person and like give yourself permission to have space away from them. You know, it doesn't mean that you don't like them. It doesn't mean that you know you never want to see them again or whatever. Just give yourself time to have space away and live your own life, so you could start being yourself versus you plus your ex, stuff like that. Alrighty, bye, Serenity. Yeah, I do remember the kid who is weird, or did the weird you matter if you're talking about that. Do I love to see kids? Of course. I mean, I love enjoy. I love enjoy. I enjoy slash love hanging out with I guess all of you. It's awesome. It's a great experience to I don't know. It brings me back to when I was a kid. I don't know. It gives me purpose in my life. So I really do enjoy what I do. Yeah. Let's see here. How strong is your relationship with your brother and sister? That's quite a personal question. Happy to be open about it. Let's see. So with my brother, I have a really good relationship with my brother. Like just he's always there for me. Like he's so selfless. Just always has my back. I could always depend on him. My relationship with my sister is a little bit weird. To be honest, it's I don't really talk to her a lot. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's maybe we had some disagreements. It's not like I hate her or anything like that. It's just we both live in different states, and I've just we both in a way kind of just decided, she's living her life, I'm living my life. If I see her again, of course, I'll do my best to kind of rebuild that relationship with her, which is something, of course, I want to have a good relationship with my sister, but it's kind of weird in this moment. Hopefully we can, I don't know, make it up and I don't know, just be a little bit better. But we are respectful. It's not like, it's not like we hate each other. Hopefully not. Yeah. So that's all I got right now. I guess you could say my relationship with my sister has gone up and down. We've had arguments. We've had times where we've really connected and bonded and like hung out together and stuff like that. Yeah, just in this season of my life, we haven't been talking too much, which, it's okay. It's not negative. But of course, I'd rather be positive than neutral. So, yeah. Renee says the core problem is Crescent Elk students lack adult supervision. There is no plan to monitor students when school lets out for the day. No teachers at exits to minimize bullying. I see. Renee, thanks for that thought. It's challenging. Like, I don't know. There's a part of me that I do want to talk more with your administration about this because I really want to see your school grow. And it's tough. It's tough for the administration. It's tough for the adults because it's like they only have so many resources. They're only given so many funds to hire people for, whatever security and whatever it is. So they're doing the best they can with the resources that they have. And yeah, but I'll see. I'll see if I can have some conversations because what you're telling me really does matter. It's really important, and I want to do what I can to support you in having an awesome school to go to. Yeah, it's weird. It's like how do I say this? I see so much potential. Your whole school is awesome. The people at your school are awesome. It's just the decisions that they make may not be the best. The decision to put people down, to bully, to do things that they shouldn't be doing, maybe not so great. But I think the people in general are good people. Yeah. Alrighty. Jackson says, your dad has dementia. Yes, my dad does have dementia. Yeah. Yeah. If you want to learn more about it, you could check out my vlogs. Just type in dementia on my YouTube channel, and I have a few vlogs with my dad in it that I recorded. Jimmy says, are you going to make a video, or are you going to put it out on hold until you understand? Well, I don't exactly know what I'm making a video. I'm going to read your emails, Jimmy, and if I could piece together what you're asking, then I will make, obviously, yeah, of course I'll make a video. But if I'm not clear, then I can't make a video because I'm not clear. So yeah, sorry about that. I really don't mean to be beat around the bush and make it difficult for you. It's just, I want to make sure that I understand and I'm clear. Okay. The bad thing, Sage says, the bad thing with Crescent Elk is that a lot of kids have bad parents. That's really it. I've heard that before, and yeah, that can be a challenge. That really can, and yeah, like I think parenting is really, really important. I guess all I could really say is, we can't control other people. And for anyone in Crescent Elk right now or anywhere, Like all we could do is really just do our best. And let's say, like I don't know how your parents are like. You, whoever you are, you being online right now. Um, if you don't think your parents are the best, I don't know. I can't judge. I don't know your parents. But if you don't feel like your parents are the best, just know that you don't have to be like them, when you grow up or even today. You could choose to be a better person. I think a lot of people, unfortunately, they see their parents and that's what they see as role models, and they end up being like their parents. Actually, in life, there are essentially two choices. Let's call it when we look at our parents. We could either choose to be like our parents, or we could choose to be the exact opposite of our parents. So here's what happens in our life. Anytime there's, a parent has a bad habit, their child will have a choice. They'll either be like, "Oh, this is life," I am my parent. This is just who I am. I can't change it, and they settle, and that's who they become. Or I guess that I don't want to be like, and I got to make a conscious decision to know that I don't want to be like that. So I got to change my habits and my behaviors too. So, yeah. Um, Goodness. That's why I say this is just the beginning of the conversation for Crescent Elk and improving the school, the community, everything like that. Yeah, there's a good amount of work that needs to be done for sure. Let's see here. Pokemon says he tackled me, tried to steal my phone. I was in the front row. Um, hmm. Goodness. Yeah, sounds like there's a lot of stuff going on. Really. Uh, yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, and hopefully, Pokemon. Did you tell administration about that? Like, did you tell, I don't know, your principal or whatever? Yeah, that stuff should not be happening for sure. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I'm hearing that's going on that should not be happening, and it's not about tattletaling and ratting people out. It's not about that. Um, yeah, it's really about like creating a culture where people are just doing the right thing instead of uh, tolerating stuff that we should not be doing. Everyone should feel safe at a school, not feel like they're gonna get bullied or physically hurt or whatever it is. Okay. All right. Um, I see. All right, Jimmy. I see your comment. I'm gonna come back to it at the end. I think at the end of the stream, I'll try to piece it all together. I'm searching for bad habits, and I kind of see the connection. So I'll do that. Abby says, if your ex boyfriend dumped you and they tried not to be honest, what would you do? So let's see. If my ex dumped me and they weren't being honest, what would I do? Forget it. Like, ignore it. Like if someone was being dishonest with me, guess what? Number one, remember, as I mentioned in the presentation, nothing is ever personal. Okay, if someone's being dishonest, then it's like, look, it's not personal. That's their problem. Like they're dealing with their own problems with whatever it is, feeling guilty for being honest, so they have to lie and cover up themselves. And don't put the blame on them. Just let them be. If they don't want to be honest, it is what it is. Guess what? You got rejected, or sorry, not rejected. You got what's that? You got dumped. Who cares? Don't put energy around it. There's nothing wrong with you. That's your ex's problem in a way. Don't hang out with people who are not going to be honest with you. Have self-respect is what I have to say about that. So yeah, like honestly, if someone lied to me and they dumped me, I'd be like, okay, cool, next. It's like no disrespect to them. Like I'm not gonna trash talk them or whatever. Like in my mind, I'm just gonna be like, look, that person clearly needs to work through his issues. his or her issues. So I'll let them do that. And when they're mature enough to whatever, then we could talk. But I'm just gonna live my own life. Like seriously, don't let other people bring you down. Hey people, sorry. Wait. What? Are we caught up with comments? I think we are. Wait, what? And hold on. No, I didn't. What is up with this? These comments are like they keep like jumping around a little bit, so it's hard to keep up sometimes. Hold on. Here, I gotta search. What? Okay, here we are. Oh wow, wait. Oh goodness, are we really that behind? Goodness. How was the flight? Flight was good. I enjoyed it. It was very quick, like 2 hour flight, so it was good. How do you control yourself when people are being racist to you? For me, if someone's doing something that I don't appreciate, again, this takes practice. If someone was being racist to me or just saying a comment, I'd be like, hey, look, that's not really nice. I don't appreciate that, in a calm voice, just like I'm doing right now. Can you please stop doing that? Like seriously, I don't appreciate that. And hopefully they'll be mature enough to be like, oh, sorry about that, or whatever. Like, okay, I'll stop. But if they're being continue to be immature, I personally would be like, look, no, seriously, like, can you stop that? Like, I really don't appreciate that. And again, it's about keeping your cool. Like, once you start getting angry, maybe they'll start picking on you, bullying you, which is obviously it's not cool of them to do. But some people are just immature like that. Okay, so keep your cool and request respectfully. Can you please stop doing that? Without raising your voice or energy. Um, yeah, that's what I would do. Yeah, like for me, I don't want to tolerate it, but I'm not going to get into an argument. I'm not going to yell at them. I'm not going to throw a fist at them. I'm not going to do any of that. um, Keep your cool. And then if they keep doing that, then honestly, if I were a student, I would whatever tell a teacher. Like, it's not cool. It's not cool that people be disrespectful like that if you request them to stop doing it and they keep doing it. uh, that, or just get away from the situation if you can. Yeah, those are my basic tips. I know that doesn't solve every single answer or problem, but it's a good place to start. Just having a very civilized conversation. Like seriously, I've diffused. I feel like I've pretty much diffused most of my arguments just through being calm, and that's all. It takes practice sometimes. Sometimes we have emotions, but just try to stay in control of your emotions. Awesome. Kenny, again, I will try to come back if I can, but that's by request of your administration. That's not my decision. So they have to request me to come back, then I can. Wait, what? Why are these? I'm so confused right now. Sorry, people. I hope my comments are like I hope I'm. Oh, by the way, if you're just hopping on, why if you think the comments are delayed, it's because uh, I have so many questions or comments to catch up on, and I don't want to miss conversations. Sorry about that. That's what happens when you got a good amount of people on right now. Yeah, I don't want to miss conversations. And sorry if I accidentally miss like a question that you're asking. How do I make my old girlfriend calm down? How do you make your old girlfriend calm down? So your ex girlfriend, how do you make her calm down? Uh, for me, I don't. That's a confusing question to answer because it's like, if she's your ex girlfriend, then what? Like, why are you trying to calm down your ex girlfriend? Like she's your ex. But if you mean like you recently broke up or something like that, then uh, I don't know. Like just we can't control everyone. You can't control everyone's emotions and feelings. We just can't do that. You know, everyone is responsible for their own emotions. You could do your best on your side, you know, if being whatever it is. I don't know your situation. You could be, you know, do your best at being genuine, apologetic. You know, just like, hey, look, whatever. I'm sorry if I hurt you. Like, I really do mean that. If you know, if you can't understand that, I'm sorry, but I'm being as sincere as possible. I understand if you don't want to be with me. Sorry, I don't know the situation. I'm just throwing ideas out there. Uh, but it's doing the best that you can, and then if they keep, you know, being emotional about it, which is, you know, that's nothing wrong with that. It's just that's their process. Then sometimes you just gotta let it go. You know, you don't have to be in everyone else's drama. Okay. Oof. The school you went. Yeah, the school I went to was middle school. How do you confess to your friend? Confess what? That you like them? By just telling them that you like them. That's, I don't know. Like, I don't know if this is too adult. For me, if you ever want to tell someone that you like them, like honestly, the best way to do it is straightforward. Okay, if you do it straightforward, that's it's that's flattering and that's honesty. Okay, so if I like someone, you know, if I find someone attractive and I whatever want to ask them out, literally it goes simply like this. It's like, hey, I just thought you were cute, and I want to see if you want to go out, or like, you know, grab some coffee or whatever it is, or like maybe I'll introduce myself. Hey, I'm Richard. And they're like, hi, I'm Stacy. Funny, right? I'm like, hey, hi. You know, I just whatever saw you from across the room. I thought you were attractive, and you know, you whatever. You have a nice smile. Just be genuine with your compliments, and I just want to see if you want to hang out sometime or grab coffee, whatever it is. So that's what I would do. Or like, if you don't even want to ask them, you just say, hey, I just want to let you know that I think you're very pretty, and that's it. Just a compliment. That's all. Sorry. Hopefully that was the right context. If I'm completely off, I'm sorry about that. You're not giving me enough information. Woo! I have to live stream this summer for subs. Get it. What's up, honey? I just want to say hi, honey. I know you've been commenting, and I feel bad for not commenting. I know you said hi. Do you remember me and stuff like that? Let's see. I don't remember the name. Maybe the face. I see a tiny little image of her face. I'm pretty sure if I saw your face, I remember. Even though I can't say I'm the best with names or faces, but I'm pretty sure I can remember. Let's see. Are you part of the army? Okay. What happened at the dance with you and Stacy? I'm gonna save the dance story for another time. But real quick, okay, I'll give you a really quick summary of what happened at this dance. It doesn't do the story justice. Essentially, you know, I had a huge crush on this girl named Stacy, and what do you want to say? So I was at a dance. I knew she didn't like me, but I just in my heart I'm like, dude, I have to ask her because you know, it just makes sense. You know, it's a dance. So I asked her out. I was really nervous. Like I almost passed out trying to ask her. I was sweating like crazy because I was so nervous. After 6 hours of just, you know, freaking out of my mind, and just being really stressed out, almost passing out, I finally tapped her on the shoulder and I asked her, yeah, I asked her out to dance, and she essentially said yes, and we kind of danced, but not really. There was no physical contact, none of that. She just said yes, and that just made me happy. So that's the story in the nutshell. Yeah. When are you gonna be in the vlog? I'm aiming for Tuesday. Your school administration has to approve it though. Okay. Araceli says, "How do I build trust with someone? Not for them to trust me, but for me to trust them, because I have a small trust issue." Okay, so how do you trust someone else more? So trust is usually earned. That means that they have to earn your trust. But you also don't want to put it on them like, hey, you have to earn my trust. You don't want to put that responsibility onto them. I think it's more like if you want to trust them and you have trust issues and stuff like that, I think it's like requesting, hey, look, first of all, letting them know, hey, look, whatever, I've been cheated on, stuff like that. I just have a history where I have a hard time trusting people. I want to let you know that it's not personal. It's just something that I'm going through. And I think one of the best ways to build trust is open communication. It's like expressing every little thing. Like if this is with your current partner, expressing every little thing, like, and then you also being a role model of that. So if you want to build trust, it's like if your partner says, hey, what are you thinking about? Or what are you thinking about? Like, don't just say, nothing. Nothing important. Don't say that. Say exactly what's on your mind. Oh, that guy over there, that guy, I thought he was kind of cute. Just whatever, walking. What do you think? You think he's cute? Like, I know that's kind of out there, but it's like, if you really, really, really want to build trust with someone, let people express their emotions completely openly. No filters, things like that. Build that kind of relationship with someone. But like, if you're in a relationship where the other person is insecure when you comment on another guy, let's say you got a boyfriend, but you comment on another guy, hey, that person's really attractive, and that makes that person insecure. I mean, of course, you got to work through those things, be sensitive, but it's like, how do I say this? I guess I know we're diving into relationships now, but you should be in a relationship with someone who is kind of essentially your number one. So even if you find an attractive guy, he's never going to be as good as your boyfriend in your eyes. So that's what I have to say. Build trust by being. Okay, so summary is if you want to build trust with other people, you be the leader in open communication and give them the space to also communicate openly too. That's what I have to say. Just being brutally honest with each other. I think that's a really good policy. If you want an example of brutal honesty, you can check out Tom Bilyeu and his wife, Lisa Bilyeu. They're super brutally honest with each other. So they're good role models. Ooh, my neck. Alrighty. Based on the past, though, I'm not doing my best to put my whole trust on them. Yeah. Jamie says, do you receive my Google Chat on Gmail since you saw the email? Have you read it? Google Chat? I'm not sure. I'll open up my email right now and see. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's see. I don't think I get your Google Chats. I don't know if... Oh, interesting. I see it. I see it now that you mention it. But I don't usually use Google Chat anymore. I used to use Google Chat all the time, but I don't know. I guess it doesn't automatically open for some reason. I'll read your comment in just a second, or after the stream. If you're asking me, do I have a girlfriend? I don't have a girlfriend at the moment. Wait, what? Yeah, if people are wondering if there's a time delay, I don't think there's a time delay. I think it's because I am really behind on comments, but I think I'm caught up now. If I just... What the hey? What is... I'm so confused with like how these comments work. It just keeps jumping around. Like, it seems to almost work, but it almost doesn't work. What? Wait, what? Hold on. I think... okay. I think we're pretty close to getting caught up with comments now. Can you tell us when we're going to be in your vlog? Tuesday. Probably Tuesday. I can't guarantee it because your Mr. Swan needs to approve it. Because, it has your faces in it. And some students don't want to be in vlogs. They didn't send a photo release. Yeah. If you want to send me a video, do you have an email? Yeah, you can email me, richard@richardquo.com. The email is listed in the About section of my YouTube channel. richard@richardquo.com. Okay. Okay, Jamie, I see your comment about clarifying. Email me for clarification if I don't understand. Got it. Michael says, how do you stop being depressed if your girlfriend has moved across the country and we want to have a long distance? What would you do if you never got to see her for 4 years or more? That's a challenge. That really is, and I'm not gonna say it's gonna be easy. Honestly, I think, uh, like, just let your emotions come up. Like, it's whatever you feel is gonna be natural, and just accept your emotions as it is. You know, don't expect your life to be perfect. Don't expect you to be completely happy and everything's gonna be okay. Now, is it possible that you'll be happy and you could be happy? Sure, but that stuff is going to take time, and just let your natural human being nature figure that out over time. Okay, that's my biggest advice to you, is just be at peace with the process. Okay, don't try to force it. Don't try to force happiness. It's a tough situation to go through, like turning a long distance, you know, for some people. And what can you do? Just make the best of it. You know, it is what it is. You can't really do anything about it, so make the most of it. And when opportunities come up to visit, go ahead and go visit. But if they don't come up and that's not reasonable, then, you know, just let it be. That's all. Yeah, but that definitely is tough. You know, 4 years, 4 years or more apart. That's not easy. Let's see. I am catching up with your comments. Almost there. Almost there. I'm skipping over. I'm trying to skip over to stay relevant with the conversation. I see a lot of side conversations. Honey says, will you do a try not to laugh? I don't know if you saw it, but I did one try not to laugh challenge. I'm guessing you saw that. I'm happy to do another one, but my request is that you send me videos to do the try not to laugh challenge. Okay, then I'll do it for sure. Moon, hey Moon, good to see you on. Moon says, what do you see differently in the kids' generation today compared to when I was a kid? I mean, the biggest thing is technology. Smartphones is huge. You know, obviously, everyone's on their devices, and I would say, in regards to schools, bullying and self-esteem issues are much higher, you know, today than they were before, because social media takes bullying and doesn't just leave at the door of school. Bullying happens, you know, on social media as well, and drama and stuff like that. So, yeah, technology has definitely, I guess, progressed that and made it a kind of a, you know, pros and cons. That's one thing. Another generational thing. Um, yeah, I mean, I think, of course, cultural trends, you know, like whatever you want to say, like Fortnite is big, social media is big. Back in the day, different trends. So, but I would say in general, it's kind of similar, but also a little bit different. Technology. That's what I gotta say. I'm kind of losing my voice just a little bit. I need to get some water, but water is far. So I'll get it after this live stream when we catch up with the comments. By the way, people, whoever's on right now, semi apology for just being so slow with the comments. I much rather prefer, you know, being caught up with the comments and engaging in, you know, live conversations instead of being 5 minutes behind in comments the whole time. But, you know, I just want to make sure that I keep up with comments and I don't miss people's comments. So, you know, in the future, when, you know, after all the hype of Crescent Elk dies down a little bit, because that's usually always what happens, it makes it more manageable to talk to people and keep up conversations. So rest assured, if you hang out long enough, and when people get tired of being on here all the time, and if you want to stay in this community, you know, we have more deeper conversations with fewer people later on, which I enjoy too. Woo! Honey says, "Do I post tomorrow?" Yes, tomorrow I'm going to post a topic video for Thursday. Yeah, crossing my fingers. Busy schedule, and yeah, I'm gonna do my best to just get it done. If anyone has a topic, please write down in the comment section right now a question that you want me to answer. Like it could be about dating, it could be about whatever relationships, about school, about depression, about whatever you want, whatever challenge you're going through. Just ask me a question, and I'll make it into a video. Just know if you post your comment on here, I will whatever shout you out when I make the video. Like this week's question is from Morgan, whatever it is, and you'll get a shout out. Sorry, I'm losing my voice right now. So I'm going to talk a little bit more quiet. Let's see here. Yeah, Pokemon. Sure, I'll sub to you. No probs. Faux show. If I could find you. Pokemon, I can't find you. And wait, are you Taco Dude? Is that you? I don't know. That's the first thing that came up. Okay. Mackenzie, hey, good to see you on. Congrats on the graduation ceremony stuff. Sorry for not being on the stream. I had to spend time with family, so we're watching Doctor Strange. No problem. No need to say sorry. Thanks for hopping on. It's always good to see you. Thanks for always being supportive. Mr. Savage, how many wins do you have on Fortnite? 7. I just won 2 in one day. Actually, I won 2 in... I played, 4 games, and I won 2 of them. So I was impressed. That's I doubled up my wins in one day. The last time I won a solo was a while ago. So I don't know. Easy wins. They were super easy. So I'm not that good. So I'm okay though. Wait, if you're on your account, whose account? Oh, never mind. How do you get over a girl you're madly in love with? I kind of mentioned this earlier today. Distance yourself, keep yourself busy, and try not to think about the person. And give yourself time, okay? Distance yourself. I'm going to repeat that again. Distance yourself. Try not to think about her. Give yourself time. Keep yourself busy. So those are the 4 recommendations I have if you want to get over someone that you're madly in love with. Yeah. How do you overcome hardships with friends and family? Oh wait, is that a? Oh, these are topic questions. Is that what these are? Okay. The madly girl. How do you get over someone? I actually answered that pretty recently, so I'm not gonna use that as a topic video. You could check that out if you search through my recent videos ish. How do you overcome hardships with family and friends? Potential topic question. I'll hold on to that. So, Mr. Savage, good to see you on. Shout out to Mr. Savage. What's up, Abraham? Good to see you on. Jimmy, sorry. No, Jimmy, sorry if I missed your comments. Please forgive me. It's just there's so many comments. I'm legit having a hard time keeping up with all the comments. Not that I'm stressed out or anything. It's just I don't feel anxious or overwhelmed. I'm still calm. It's just it's how do I say it? Yeah. I feel maybe a teeny bit overwhelmed, but not in a bad way, not in a anxious way. It's just I'm a chill overwhelmed. It's just I want to catch up with the comments. That's all. And it's 10:25 right now, which also means I get to go to sleep soon. But I don't like leaving it. If you ask questions, I don't want to just ignore them. But sorry, I do see that I missed. It seems like I missed quite a few questions, or a chunk of the chat because I don't know. It keeps jumping around a little bit. Everyone's asking about the vlog. I think the vlog should be released Tuesday again for the 6th time. Wait, what? What happens if you're dating someone and you don't want to date them because you like someone else? Let's see, Morgan. I'm just gonna answer that question straight up. So if you like someone, sorry, if you're dating someone but you like someone else, uh, honestly, I don't think it's fair to that person that you, if you're not interested in that person that you're dating and you want to date someone else, honestly, I think you need to be respectful of their time and to stop dating them and just be open to have that conversation. It's not easy. You could apologize and say that you don't mean to hurt them. It's just your heart's gonna go where your heart goes. Let them know it's nothing personal. If you think they're a great person still, let them know they're a great person and you really mean it. And just do it kindly, especially because people at a young age in middle school can get really offended very easily and feel very hurt. And just do your best. Just let them know that they're a good person. Whatever you can remind them that they're good enough. It doesn't mean that they're not any less than you are. It's just whatever, you have a different preference. So that's all. I think being honest is important. The longer you don't let this person know, the more they're gonna feel hurt. And I don't think hiding it is the way to go either. So yeah, just be respectful. Whew. This is a marathon today. I woke up at 5:30 in the morning and I've been going all the way up until now. Yesterday I woke up at 4:30 in the morning, and I've spent the whole day traveling and prepping. But it's good. I enjoy it. I mean, I love what I do. So let's do it. Hey, Linda. Linda says, how do you deal with the guy you like? He has a girlfriend, but he told your cousin friend that he likes you, and him and his friends are in a him and his girlfriend are in a bad relationship. How do you deal with that? Well, at the end of the day, it's honestly, I don't know if this is a topic question. I'm just going to answer right now because I think this is a unique situation. So if 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 someone likes you but they're already in a relationship that maybe they don't necessarily want to be in, it's honestly it's his decision on what he wants to do. You could let him know where you stand, and but I think it's important to let him make the decision because he's the one in a tough spot and he gets to make the choice. It's that's it. Like, I wouldn't try to pressure like, hey, I like you, you like me, we should get into a relationship. I'm not saying that you're going to do that, but I think just give him the space and let him choose. If he chooses to be in a relationship still, then let him be in a relationship. It's his choice. But yeah, you could just whatever, kindly and straightforwardly just say, hey, look, I like you, and I know that you're gonna make your own decision, but I just want to let you know I like you, and I know I think you like me too. So let me know. But of course, treat the other girl with respect, and whatever, just respect. That's all I gotta say. Respect. Okay. Are you into any bands? Bands, yeah. Bands are good. Bands are good. If you're talking about like music bands, Muse. I was gonna say Yellowcard. Yellowcard is so old school. Back in the day, Yellowcard used to be one of my favorite bands. Muse, One Republic, Coldplay, Mumford and Son. Who else? Imagine Dragon. There's a lot, and there's my friend is in a band called the Pussy Jones Review, and their band is awesome. Like, they're so it's a funk band, like a funk soul band. And I went to see one of their shows, and they're so cool. Great music, good energy, good positive message, everything like that. So yeah. Mackenzie's asking when's the 12-hour live stream. You know what? I think, it's been requested enough times. Crescent Elk, what do y'all think about doing a 12-hour live stream? Everyone's been asking me to do a 12-hour live stream, and I kept saying kind of like, we'll see. It's been a huge investment. It's a huge investment in time. 12-hour live stream where we just live stream for 12 hours. I don't know exactly what we're talking about, but we'll figure out an agenda and we'll do cool stuff if we do it. Honestly, I think at this point, maybe because I'm sleepy and you're catching me at a sleepy time, or I'm exhausted, that I'm more likely to say yes, and that's what happens. But I have a feeling that this 12-hour live stream is going to go down, and it's going to go down sometime in the summer. Probably, I don't know, End of June, maybe July-ish, somewhere on there. Oh, goodness gracious. My neck. Can you tell I'm exhausted? I'm pretty exhausted, but I want to catch up with the comments. I don't know. Is that, I feel like that's a little bit of pet peeve to leave comments hanging. At least not get to the end of it. And sorry again if I missed your comments, but yeah, 12-hour live stream. Let's do it. Not a promise yet, but I'm more likely to do it than I'm not. So we're at about 50% chance that we're just going to actually do it. All right. Okay. I'm getting there. I'm working my way up. Graduated high school 2007, Jimmy. Honey says, what do you do if you like someone but their ex hates you for liking him? Well, if you like someone but their ex hates you for liking them, honestly, look, if you like someone, then you like them. It is what it is. And what's your relationship with the ex? Are you friends with them? Are you not friends with them? Honestly, like again, it just comes down to respect. Like if your ex is jealous and hates you, look, you like whoever you like. And if the other person likes you back and you want to be in a relationship, let's just say that's the situation, then don't let someone else don't let someone else's hate stop you from doing that. But at the same time, look, people have feelings, and if someone's ex, they got broken up with or dumped and stuff like that, or whatever, they broke up, even if they didn't get dumped. Just like, hey, look, whatever. I just want to talk to you. I know you were ex with this person. I just want to be respectful. Like I like this person, and I don't know, maybe you don't like that, but I just want to, whatever. That's tough. What do I even say? Like, I just want to make sure that you're okay, and most time they'll whatever maybe feel shy or be like like, oh, yeah, I'm okay, or they'll kind of just lie about it even if they're not okay, and just say, are you sure? Like I just want to make sure you're okay, and they're like, actually no, I'm not really okay with it, but I don't know, sometimes people have more empathy or understanding when you're willing to just be human and talk to them about it. They might hold a grudge, at first, but once you start talking about it, like they'll be like, oh, they're human too, and they care about me, or they're considerate enough to talk to me about it. Then they usually just let it go. But if they don't let it go, they still have that negative energy. Honestly, for me, I just be like, I just want to be respectful. Like whatever, I like this person. I know he's your ex. Whatever, I don't know you very well, or whatever it is. But yeah, just let you know. And if you can't appreciate that, look, I respect you, but I'm just going to date this person because I like him and he likes me, whatever. Of course, do it in your own words that feel more kind, soft, and supportive, whatever it is. It could be a little bit touchy, so yeah, just make sure. I don't want to put pressure on you to make sure your words are right, but just make sure they're authentic. Brandon, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Man, I can't believe 15 of you are still on watching this at 10:30 at night right now. That's pretty intense. Brandon says it's gonna be too late when you read this, but getting off the stream pretty tired. Bye. Have a great night. Oof. Bye. Bye, Brandon. Pretty sure you're gone by now. McFlurry, how do you deal with rejection? Because I'm planning on telling someone I like them, but they like someone else, so I know that I'm going to get rejected. McFlurry, I'm just going to refer you, just search the word rejection on my YouTube channel. I have probably 1 or 2 videos on how to deal with rejection, okay? Sorry, it's getting late, and that's what I'm going to say for now. If you still need more answers, just DM me directly, and I'll be happy to answer another time or on another live stream. Morgan says, thanks so much, Richard. I'll make sure I'll do that. Thanks so much. You're most welcome. Mackenzie, there's so many relationship comments, and I'm over here barely texting my texting my crush. Nice one. Nice. Let's see. Favorite. I just answered favorite bands. My favorite band is Squiddles. Wait, Squiddles? Squiddles? Not, is that Scribble? Scribble, Squiddles. Different, right? Favorite band is Gorillaz. Gorillaz are pretty awesome. I like Gorillaz too. Let's see. How do you focus in class when you hate the subject? If you don't like the subject, how do you focus in class? Honestly, sometimes you just got to push yourself to do the best that you can. Sometimes you got to focus on the long term vision and just be like, I'm here I might not like the subject, but either A, it's going to help me learn. Like, let's say, I don't know, it's English. But doing well in English is going to help me learn my grammar, which is going to set me up for success in the future. Or math. I hate math, but this is going to help me be, better in the future and more prepared for life. Or you just need to get the good grades. So it's going to support you build work ethic, so you continue to work hard. Yeah, we're not always going to like all the subjects that we have. There's plenty of subjects that I didn't like growing up. I get it. Okay. 24. Don't push it for the live 12-hour live stream. Okay, Mackenzie, if you're off already, if you're still on, goodbye. Good to see you on. I'm overwhelmed with comments too. It's okay. Brute Fruit, what's up? Epic Games account is just my name. Richard Quo, no spaces. Okay. Sorry, people. I gotta condense this. I think. Can I DM you something personal? I feel like talking to someone about. Yeah, Linda, go for it. Feel free to DM me. Yeah, just give me some time to respond because I just have a lot of stuff going on, a lot of work to catch up on, and yeah, a lot of decent amount of comments to reply to too. So just give me some time, okay? But I will read it, okay? I'm not gonna ignore it. And if I somehow just forget to reply back, just like, hey, just checking in. Did you get my my message? I'm not going to purposely ignore your comment, okay? So yeah, just send me a reminder, or yeah, feel free to do that. Morgan says, I'm gonna go. Thanks, Richard, for answering my question and help me out. Morgan, you're most welcome. Thanks for tuning in. All right. Thanks, Parker. Appreciate it. Maliluna, goodbye. Honey says you would stay up late just for us. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for helping on. Alrighty, lots of love, all of you. Thank you so much for hopping on. Like seriously, I had a lot of great time at Crescent Elk today, and all my OG YouTube peoples who've been here for a while. Thanks for always being here. Like seriously, I appreciate you all. It means a lot that you're here, and still on. Goodness, I feel like this is how I feel like it would be at the end of a 12-hour live stream. Like I'm just like I'm exhausted. Oof, 12 hours. That's gonna be intense. I got to rest up for that one when it happens. Okay, people. Good night. Good night. Topic video should be out tomorrow. Probably I'll post it at 8 p.m. And then after that, Friday is Fortnite Friday plus another Q&A session just like this on Friday, 8 p.m. Okay? Have a good night, everyone. I'm going to get some rest. Breathe. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. Buys. Morgan. Let's see. Bye, Honey, Morgan, Linda. Goodbye, Jimmy. Jimmy says, can you please answer my question before you end? Sure. I'm saying that. Yeah, sure. I'm happy to. I need to find your question. I don't know where your question is. Yeah, I'll find it. Kaylee says, read my comment. Goodness gracious. Kaylee. Oh no. Why? Okay, hold on. Wait, Kaylee, was your question, do I have a girlfriend? I answered that question. I only see 3 comments from you. And the first question above is, do I have a girlfriend? I answered that question. I remember answering your question, and the answer is no, I don't have a girlfriend. Let's see. Jimmy, I'll look for your question in just a second. All right. Jimmy, I'm going to... What year did I graduate? 2007. Wait, what? Wait, why are you saying I skipped your question? I didn't skip your question. I answered that. Wait, Wait, what? What is up with these? Wait, hold on. I'm so confused. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. Is that the question? Because I answered that question in 2007. Maybe I spoke too quickly. If so, sorry about that. Okay. Is it top 5 recommendations of electro music? Keyword that. What? Have you listened to my top 5 recommendations of electro music? Have you listened to them? Oh, I see. I've listened to like half of them. Yeah. Yeah. But no, I haven't fully listened to them. I listened to some of the songs. Okay. Keely says, "Oh, it's gone on mine. Just too. I said thank you. You made the world so much better, and you believe in us so much. You don't forget our handshake. Thank you again. Thank you, Kaylee. Appreciate it. Yeah, you got it. I remember it. Will I remember the future? I don't know. My memory's not very good, to be honest. You might find that out pretty soon. Uh, yeah, I have very poor memory, but I do the best that I can. Okay, I'm gonna hop off right now. Hopefully I answered all your questions, and if I missed any of your comments, I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, combination of comments, lots of comments, it skipping around, and maybe me just being tired. Good night, everyone. Appreciate you all, and I'll see you. Look forward to the video tomorrow, and if not, I'll see you Friday at our 8 p.m. for our next live stream. Okay. Good night. Good night. Have a good rest. Enjoy your school tomorrow. Bye bye.